What if I told you there's a 3-pound organ in your body that's been sabotaging every diet you've ever tried, and your doctor, they probably don't even know it's happening? This is why fatty liver is the real reason weight loss feels impossible and what you can actually do to fix it. I'm about to show you the one metabolic roadblock that's making weight loss feel impossible and the simple fix that could change everything in the next 30 days. By the end of this video, you will know exactly why your body fights fat loss like it's going to war, and I'm giving you the step-by-step game plan to win that war. Let's dive in. Here is what nobody tells you about weight loss. Your liver is supposed to be your body's fat-burning machine. Every single day, it should be converting stored fat into energy. Think of it as your metabolic headquarters, the place where all the magic happens. But here's the problem that's destroying millions of people's weight loss efforts. When your liver gets clogged with fat, it's like trying to run a Ferrari on maple syrup. Nothing works. Your metabolism, broken. Your fat burning, dead in the water. Your willpower, doesn't matter one bit. Because you're not fighting a motivation problem, you're fighting a mechanical problem. It's like having a clogged drain in your kitchen sink. You can pour all the water you want down there, but until you fix the blockage, you're just making a bigger mess. Your liver processes over 500 different functions in your body, but when it is stuffed with fat, it can barely handle one of them properly. And this mechanical problem has a name that most doctors won't even mention. It's called fatty liver disease, specifically non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and it's affecting over 40% of adults worldwide. You don't drink? Doesn't matter. You eat healthy? Still doesn't matter. You see, food companies have been poisoning your liver for decades, and they have gotten really good at hiding it. High fructose corn syrup in everything from bread to salad dressing. Ultra-processed garbage masquerading as health food. Fake fats that your body doesn't even recognize as food. Face it, our livers have been hijacked, turned from a fat-burning furnace into a fat-storing warehouse. And every time you try to lose weight, your liver says, not today, my guy. Here's the really messed up part. Most doctors don't even test for this properly. They'll run a basic liver panel or they'll look at a blood test, see that the numbers are within normal range, and send you home with a pat on the head. But blood work is not the gold standard to identify a fatty liver. Normal numbers doesn't mean optimal, and it sure as hell doesn't mean your liver is actually doing its job. Meanwhile, you're out there counting calories like a maniac, wondering why nothing works. But here's where it gets really twisted. Do you ever lose 10 pounds and then gain back 15? That's your fatty liver playing defense against your weight loss efforts. Here's what's really happening inside your body. When you finally manage to release stored fat through diet and exercise, your liver is supposed to process that fat, break it down, turn it into energy, burn it up like fuel in an engine. But a fatty liver can't handle the job. It's like trying to process a massive workload with a computer that is only running on 2% battery. This is one of the biggest problems with fatty liver detox attempts. They fail because the liver can't process released fat. So all of that released fat, it just gets stored right back in where it came from. Except now there's more of it because your body thinks there's an emergency. It's like trying to empty a bathtub with the drain clogged. The water just keeps rising higher and higher. This is why people can lose the same 20 pounds over and over again. Their liver never actually processes the fat, it just shuffles it around like a shell game. And each time you fail at a diet, your metabolism gets a little more broken. Your liver gets a little more clogged, and the next attempt becomes even harder. So how do you know if this is your problem? Well, here are 7 warning signs that your liver could be sabotaging you. Sign number 1, you lose weight for a few weeks, then nothing, like your scale just gave up on life. Sign number 2, your belly fat is bulletproof, meaning no matter what you try, keto, intermittent fasting, HIIT workouts, that gut just won't budge. Sign number 3, you feel tired and sluggish after meals instead of feeling energized. Your liver should actually be processing nutrients efficiently, but instead it's struggling like an overloaded washing machine. Number 4, your waist measurement is more than half your height. This is called waist to height ratio, and it is a dead giveaway that visceral fat is accumulating around your organs. Sign number 5, you've got high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or blood sugar issues. These are all downstream effects of a liver that's not doing its job. Sign number 6, you crave sugar and carbs throughout the day, but especially in the afternoon. This is now commonly called food noise, and while you're told it's a behavior problem, it's actually metabolic. Your liver should be maintaining steady blood sugar, keeping hunger and cravings in check, but when it's fatty, everything goes haywire. Sign number 7, you feel like you're doing everything right, but getting nowhere. Eating clean, doing regular exercise, getting plenty of sleep, drinking lots of water, but the scale won't move. Are you saying yes to 3 or more of these? If you are, then your liver is waving a white flag while you're still fighting the food war with a broken weapon. But here's the good news that changes everything. Fatty liver isn't a life sentence, but here's what nobody tells you about recovery. The timeline depends entirely on how damaged your liver actually is. If you caught it early, what doctors call grade 1 fatty liver, you could see dramatic improvements in 30 days. I've had clients drop 15 to 20 pounds in their first month just by removing the fatty liver block that was stalling weight loss. But if you've got moderate to severe fatty liver, if there's scarring called fibrosis, or if you're dealing with diabetes, polycystic ovarian disease, or significant obesity on top of it, well, your liver didn't get damaged overnight, and it won't heal overnight either. Full reversal could take several months of consistent effort. And here's the problem. Most people have no idea which category they're in. Your doctor runs a basic liver panel, says you're fine, and sends you home. But that test doesn't tell you if you have grade 1 or grade 3 fatty liver. It doesn't reveal if there's scarring. It doesn't show you the real picture of what's happening inside your body. And without knowing where you actually stand, you're flying blind. You might be expecting 30-day results when your liver really needs 6 months of healing. Or you might be preparing for a long journey with your liver when really you could see changes in weeks. This is exactly why I created my metabolic evaluation, to give you real assessment that your doctor won't provide. But here's what I can promise you, regardless of your starting point. Stop the constant insulin spikes that keep your liver in storage mode. Cut out the fructose that's poisoning your fat-burning machinery. Support your liver's natural healing processes. These are the real steps to reverse fatty liver, not powders, not gimmicks. Do this consistently, your energy will improve, your cravings will lower or disappear completely, and your weight will start moving in the right direction. The question isn't if you can fix this, the question is how fast, and that depends on getting an accurate picture of where you're starting from. And that's exactly where most doctors fail you. Most doctors will tell you to eat less and move more. That's like telling someone with a broken engine to just press the gas pedal harder. The problem isn't your willpower, it's not your motivation, it's not even your food choices necessarily. The problem is that your metabolic engine is broken, and no amount of calorie restriction is going to fix a mechanical problem. You need a real evaluation, one that looks at your specific metabolic roadblocks and gives you a step-by-step plan to fix them. Not generic advice that works for nobody, not another cookie-cutter diet plan, a real solution for your body and your metabolism. Because here's what I've learned after helping thousands of people fix their broken metabolism. Everybody is different, but the principles are the same. Fix the liver, fix the metabolism. Fix the metabolism, fix the weight problem. So now you're probably wondering, well, okay, but what can I actually start doing about this? Well, let me give you 3 powerful things you can start today to support your liver and get your metabolism moving in the right direction. First, cut out high fructose corn syrup completely. It's one of the fastest ways to clog your liver, and it's hiding in everything. Not just soda and candy, but bread, salad dressings, pasta sauce, even so-called healthy bars and shakes. Your liver can't use fructose for energy the way it uses other sugars. So instead, it has to process it, and when there's too much, it turns into fat. That's one of the main ways fatty liver disease starts in the first place. Read your labels. If it says high fructose corn syrup or anything with fructose in the first few ingredients, ditch it. Second, add in bitter greens like arugula, dandelion, mustard greens, or watercress. These stimulate bile production, which is one of the liver's key detox tools, and it helps break down fats more effectively. Most people with fatty liver don't get nearly enough of these type of vegetables. Even a handful a day tossed into a smoothie or a salad can make a huge difference in how well your liver processes fat and toxins. And third, start walking. Walk first thing in the morning before you eat. In fact, even just 20 minutes can jumpstart fat burning, improve insulin sensitivity, and help train your body to use stored fat for fuel. And if you really want to turn it up a notch, go for a short 10 to 15 minute walk after meals too. Post-meal walking has been shown to reduce blood sugar spikes, ease the workload on your liver, and help keep fat from being stored in the first place. These may sound like simple steps, but when they are done consistently, they can create real metabolic momentum. And if you want help figuring out what else your body needs, what's working, what's missing, and how to speed things up, that is exactly what I do in my online metabolic evaluation. But here's what happens if you don't take any of these steps. 6 months from now, you'll still be fighting the same battles, still wondering why nothing works, still blaming yourself for lacking willpower. But it was never about willpower. It was about having the right information and the right plan. Sometimes your body isn't broken, it's just blocked. And I'm about to show you exactly how to unblock it. Click the link in the description and get that online evaluation, because if you've been struggling with fatty liver, stubborn weight, or a metabolism that just won't budge, this is where everything starts to change. And before you go, if what I shared helped you today, I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a like. It helps us get the word out and reach more people who are stuck and don't even realize fatty liver is at the root of it all. And if you want more content like this, real answers without the gimmicks, go ahead and subscribe. I'll link another video here that digs even deeper into how fat loss actually works when your metabolism starts healing. Watch that next, and I'll see you there.